G'day Kevin, this is Braden from Pacific Toyota here in Cairns. Just doing a quick virtual tour on our 2019 Mitsubishi Pajero Sport, the one here in front of me. The GLS for only $49,990 drive away. Absolute glamour of a car, can't wait to take you through it. Like I said, just a really good chance for me to sort of show you in a bit more detail, the service history, everything like that. Obviously we are Pacific Toyota here in Cairns, so mate, we like I said over the phone, we're pretty lucky here. We're lucky enough to have two massive big pre-owned yards here. So I'm currently at 251 Mulgrave Road. We got another one further into town at 77 Mulgrave Road, and of course our service departments over the road, Toyota and Lexus new showrooms, the whole works. So mate, means we get some pretty unreal cars just like this one here. Like I said, going to be as picky as I possibly can. Just make sure your settings are obviously set to 1080p so you can sort of see it all as well. But mate, starting from the very front here, immaculate across the actual bonnet itself. Tiny little bit of just sort of dust from sitting here, things like that. There's a tiny little sort of stone chip just there and there, incredibly faint, but they have actually been touched up already by the previous owner. So it's they've already been sealed, which is great news. Looking very clean across the rest of the bonnet there, so we're struggling to see anything I can really point out for you. Looking super tidy across there. Obviously across the windscreen, no chips or cracks or anything like that. You do have those pro racks on the top there too, so both bars for those. Looking very clean down there too. So even down the bodywork of the passenger side here, you can see yourself, so no dents or anything like that. Mate, very clean, obviously suits the kilometres that this does have. So same thing across the wheel arch, passenger side here. Now I thought I'd kick these wheels out for you so you can see the obviously the tread left on here too. So heaps of tread left on those guys, literally pretty much a brand new tyre there for you. Still got all the hairs around it as well. Being the GLS, we've got obviously got the GLS wheels here too, so the alloys, but struggling to see any sort of anything I can really sort of point out for you. So again, incredibly tidy. This looks like it was a private owner down in Mackay as well, single owner. So I just wanted to show you in through that wheel arch, suspension, through your wishbones and everything down there too, and you can see yourself just how clean this thing is. Normally if they've been full driving in that, you can see sort of marks of stone chips and whatnot flipping up against the insides of the guards, things like that. But as you can see, there's just nothing. Across the actual front of the bar, looks like a tiny sort of hairline one there. It's not actually a scratch. It might even come out with a bit of polish if we were lucky, but it is just a actually I reckon it's pretty much coming off. I reckon a bit of polish, and we might even be able to clean that out for you, but it's certainly something we can try. Otherwise across the rest of the front bumper, little tiny, again that's just a bit of dirt. Did go on a test drive this morning, so there's a little bit of dirt there and a little stone chip there. Otherwise super clean through the rest of it. A little chip there and there, but again mate, if stuff like that's a concern for you, let me know. We can always talk about getting them touched up for you. Not too bad across here, a little bit of a mark just there, right on the actual ridge itself, but not too bad through the rest of it. Again, like I said, brand new tyres on these guys. You can see yourself the chassis, everything through there. We get them detailed, but that's about it. We literally just bring them in how they are. Obviously being a 2019, you're going to have the balance of the factory warranty all there for you too. So not too bad across here. Mirrors there for you too. Now these windows aren't actually tinted, it's just privacy glass on the back, but again, it's that's how they come out the factory. It's just dark glass, but we can do all the window tinting and all that sort of thing here in house for you. Make it nice and easy. Keyless entry on these guys, so I've obviously got the keys in my pocket here, so you simply push that one there, it's going to lock those, tuck those mirrors in, push it again, it's going to open them for you. So again, super clean through the actual door cards. On the inside here, the main entry, got like a tiny little scuff just there. Not actually in the plastic, but just a little scuff from obviously people sort of catching their feet, jumping in and out. Pretty clean through the inside here. Obviously got the fitted plastic mats here as well. So I'm just going to show you underneath there. So all this sort of stuff we just leave in the car. It's always better for you. So same with the dash mat up there as well. So super clean under there. Now while I'm here, I'll just show you all these books as well. So all your manuals, everything's on the inside there too. Like I said, was owned down in Mackay. So I've been in Mitsubishi, you only got to service these once every 12 months or 15,000 kilometres. Given the Ks, they've done it every 12 months, even sooner on some of them. So first service was 12,000 Ks down in Motor Holden in Springwood, 2020 in June. Next service 22,000 Ks in 2021 in February in Mackay again. November 2021 32,000 kilometers, and of course May this year. So Pacific Hino, that's us, that's our workshop for our used cars. So 37,000 Ks May, so it's literally just been done. So full service history there, can't ask for better than that. And you can see yourself just how clean this thing is, right through the back there as well, and the seats down there too. I've done a real good job looking after this one. Electric seats on both sides too, so you can drive those forwards, backwards, backrest, and of course the height of that as well. So no matter who's in the car, makes it nice and comfortable for everybody. Keep going down. So pretty clean as we head towards the back here. Same thing, just a tiny sort of, again, just a little scuff just there. Pretty clean through the inside. It's just a bit of armour oil, so that'll wipe off with a rag. Just when we get them detailed, they obviously just forgot that little bit. Like I said, it's literally just come back from them first thing today. Okay, like I said, you got that fitted mats under there too. Great for the kids, things like that. So you've got your USBs obviously in the back here, and another accessory plug there too. So great for anyone traveling around. You've got a bit of storage on the inside there. Open this one up, so a little bit of cup holders in the middle there too. Otherwise that just tucks away for you. Got that backrest, which is going to drop that, pull that forward, giving you access into the back here too. So only 5-seater in this one. Obviously got the cup holders and everything in the back there. Same as the 7-seaters, but just the 5s in this guy. So you get the storage and everything back there instead. Pop this one down, and that goes straight back up for you as well. Real handy with those guys. Obviously got the aircon vents in the back here too, going all the way around. Keep going around for you. The fuel is obviously this side here too. I'll show you where the release is for that when we jump inside. Very clean again on this back wheel. Maybe a little, no, that's just a bit of dirt just coming off my finger. Same with all that. So again, heaps of tread left on these guys as well. Right through the chassis and everything down there too, you can see yourself. Very tidy. So a little bit of a hairline one just there, again, only light, but that is a scratch, so that'll be there. But not too bad through the rest. Okay, just a tiny little scuff. We might even try that one with a bit of polish. Super clean through the rest of it. Across that roof there too for you. Driver's side. So obviously got your rear parking sensors, 4 of those across the back here. Tow ball on the back there too. Does have electric brakes in this one, so red arc electric brakes. You've got your little 7-pin plug there, an accessory, the Anderson one there, and of course your spare wheel up under there as well, so looking pretty much brand new again. And the genuine Mitsubishi tow bar and whatnot down here. Got a reverse camera there, but I'll just open this for you. So we've got all the cargo mats, everything on the inside here. So bits of storage under there. Accessory plugs here in the back. Again, like I said, you can drop those down, fold them forward, giving you massive amounts of space through the back here. If you do need the child anchor point, so you've got one up here as well for those that middle row. But it's super clean, even on the inside of this door. Really well looked after. So I'll keep going down the driver's side now this time. Not too bad through here. That's just a little bit of dirt, a little bit of a chip just here and here and there. But again, if it is a worry for you, let me know. I can always look at getting them touched up for you. But for a 2019, this thing is just so tidy. Again, that's just coming off with my finger. It's just a little bit of dirt. You can even see the spare tire again through there, brand new. Need to trade on these guys as well. Through the back ones here, just got enough room to open this one up for you. So like I said, just a little bit of spray from the actual detailers, so again that'll just wipe off. I'm going to clean that up with a wet rag for you. The inside again, like I said, so 60-40 split, so this is obviously the 40, that's the 60% over there. You can bring both of these forward to give you that massive amount of space through the back here. Lift those up. Just a tiny little hairline one just here. Not too bad. And obviously the driver's door here as well. So again, just a bit of dirt across there. Same thing. So obviously got the driver's side. Open this one up. Just don't want to. Just got enough room. And that looks like a tiny little bit of a scuff just here under there. Electric windows the whole way around, of course. Central locking and window locks are all operated from the driver's side here. Got your little build plate there as well. So obviously May 2019. Again, fitted mats the whole way through here. So I'm trying to lift these up for you. So again, extremely clean under there. They just click back into place. Electric seats on both sides, like I was saying. And of course, compliance plates and things on the inside here. So we're going to jump in. We're going to start this one up. Before we jump in, just quickly. So you obviously got your. I know you're asking about the spare keys, so I will just quickly show you. So obviously central locking on both these keys here for you too. So we can lock those. As soon as you lock it, your mirrors are going to tuck in and back again, and then use this other one. So both keys working perfectly there for you too. So we'll jump inside, start this one up, get some aircon going because it is getting pretty hot here today. So foot on the brake, you got the ignition over here on the actual dashboard itself. So I'll just straighten these wheels up so you can actually see. Okay, so 37,880 kilometers as it sits right now. So no engine lights, no dash lights, nothing like that, of course. Just turn that radio down. Beauty of the GLS, you come with an absolute stack of features on these guys. So you do have paddle shifts, so you can control the gears. So left side of the car with the minus side here, and of course right side here will go shift the gears up and down in the manual mode, giving you a bit more control over the car, full driving, towing, overtaking, things like that. Just a bit more personalization to the gearing. On the actual dash itself here, so your mirror controls are up here. So left side of the car, right side of the car, and again you can fold those mirrors in as well from the inside. So that way, if you're full driving or parking up close to other cars, anything like that, you can open them up yourself. You just adjust the mirrors there as you need to. Traction controls down here. Those little parking sensors around the car, you can turn them on and off with this one. So if you don't like the beeping or it is annoying you can turn it on and off. Forward collision mitigation, so you can adjust it from here. So the sensitivity on it. So we've got close, middle, and near. So again, depending on how you're driving and where you're driving, the car will brake for you. If someone brakes in front of you and you don't react quick enough to it, it's going to brake and it's going to assist with that as well. So you can just adjust the sensitivity of it. Fuel release is just down here. Bonnet release is just a bit further under there. And I will pop that because I want to show you under there in a second too. The actual steering wheel itself, so source button here, we can jump between AM radio, Bluetooth, digital audio broadcasting, AM, USB, the whole works from the actual steering wheel here itself. And of course your radio control, so you can turn the volume up and down, jump between different stations, radios, songs, things like that. Bluetooth controls are here, so you can answer and hang up the phone for you. Of course got a horn there as well. Safety systems are down here. So again, so we can jump between different little menus in this sub one down there. So average, fuels, economy, all that kind of thing, eco modes. I'll leave that on because I'll show you that in a second. Love this one because when we kick it into forward drive, that'll actually show us the difference. So again, you can flick between all those little ones from here. Cruise controls are just up here on the right hand side for you too. Headlights, automatic setting there for you, so they'll turn on and off as they need to. So they are light sensitive, so underground car parks, rain, things like that will make them turn on and off. Otherwise, parkers, headlights, high beams, fog lights, all that sort of thing are all operated like normal through there. So we'll leave that back on automatic. And of course your wipers are all up on the left hand side and they've got an automatic setting as well. So again, they are speed dependent, so the faster you go, the faster they'll go. And of course the more rain, the more they'll go as well. So really clever. Massive big touchscreen display up here. And of course got your reverse camera in the back, that's those sensors working. So not only can you see it there and hear it, but on the actual display it's telling you how close you are to the item behind you and where it is. So obviously that car behind us. Best thing as well, you can see that little tow ball too. So when you're back in the trailers, things like that, makes it an absolute piece of cake for going back and forth, things like that, and actually lining yourself up with the trailers. Otherwise, you can physically see the back bumper there too. Put that into park for you. Aircon controls are all here. So being the GLS, you've got the dual climate control, so I can sit here and adjust the driver's side. Passenger can be totally independent, and so can the drivers as well. So aircon's all in the middle here, where you want it coming out of. Really handy one for families, things like that. If anyone, the other seats takes their seatbelt off, it's going to illuminate here and it's going to let you beep and let you know exactly who's mucking around. Hazard lights are there in the middle for you. I'll just get that out of the way. Like I said, you do have a red electric brake system in these guys, so if you want to tow anything larger, you can do that too. If it's just you guys traveling around, you can turn the aircon off to the back with that one there. And of course your rear diff locks are here for your forward driving. Accessory plug is just there for you. It's just a little blank. They give you other little blanks along here, so again, if you want to do things like put electric brakes, light bars, anything like that, you're not drilling holes in the dash, you can just simply put them there. Mitsubishis, they got an awesome four-wheel drive system. They're the only ones that have got these super select full drives. So you've actually got a 4-speed four-wheel drive in these guys. So at the moment we're in 2 high, so driving around town, that kind of thing. Great for the economic side of things. Foot on the brake, put it into neutral, and we can flick over to 4H. They reckon you can do that one while you're driving, but I always like to come to a stop when you're doing it. It's going to flash a few times up here. Once it does engage, you see those little tyre symbols. So obviously you're going to have all 4 of those lighting up green. If it keeps flashing like this, you can put it into drive, move forward a couple meters in a straight line, and it's going to actually engage that for you. So it's just letting everything on the mechanical side catch up with the electric. Unfortunately just pretty close to these cars in front, so I can't do it just here. So you'll have to take my word for it, but that does do what it's supposed to. So once that's engaged, so again, we'll go back to that, there you go. So that's just engaged for me. So you can see that, that's now stopped flashing, and we've got all 4 wheels lit up in green, means we're in full drive. So you can drive around on bitumen, around town, all that sort of thing, in an all-wheel drive. So it's a much safer system. It's great for wet weather. This time of year there's a lot of aquaplaning going on, things like that. It's just a much safer system to drive around in. Back to neutral, we can then go to 4 high lock center, so 4HLC there. We've got to push it down to engage it. You'll now see that little yellow symbol engaging, so that's for your full driving. So still your normal gearing, you can do 100k an hour, 80k an hour, whatever, but your loose roads, so gravel roads, gravel highways, things like that. And then of course you get your 4 low lock center, so that's your hectic full driving, so beaches, mud, any of that sort of thing. And you'll see that all disengaged. 4 low kicks in, traction control, all your safety stuff turns off as well, so that way you're in control of the car. So super high revs, not going to go very far, but any of these lock center ones you don't want to drive on the bitumen because you will damage the vehicle. So that's why you've got to push it, and you've got to actually activate it to be able to do that and come to a stop. So otherwise, because it's an electric system working with a mechanical, we just simply do one, let it engage, do the other, let it engage, and that's it. So real nice and easy. Electric handbrake here for you, so you simply push that in to disengage it, pull it back out, and it's going to light up to engage it. Got a couple different modes here for the full driving, so once you're in those full drive modes you can do those. We've got a downhill descent there, so with the coming downhill is just basically a cruise control for that one. Cup holders there, storage in the middle here, heaps of storage in the middle there with a couple more USBs, HDMIs, all that, and oh, that's cool, even your own inverter there too. So already fitted in there, it's 150 watt, gotta love that. So I'll put that back in place. Otherwise, incredibly tidy through the inside here. You've got solid handles there, drop down handles on all 4 doors, solid handles on the front on both sides as well, so it just gives everybody real nice and easy access into the car, especially in wet weather, things like that. You can see the inside of the visors, you obviously got your lights and your mirror there, got your massive big sunny holder up there, and of course same thing over this side too. Absolutely glamour of a car. Cannot rate this thing enough. I'm a big fan of the Mitsubishi, so you can obviously see how well this thing's been looked after, especially for the kilometers and things like that. So we're going to put that in park. Just going to quickly jump out and finish this up for you. I know it's been a bit of a long video. Just wanted to get through everything with you. So I'll just quickly show you under this bonnet. So you obviously got the 2.4 litre 4-wheel drive turbo diesel common rail motor with these guys. So incredibly well looked after. Like I said, full service history. You can't ask for better than that. So look, mate, thanks again for your inquiry, and can't wait to hear your thoughts soon, Kevin. Cheers.